How's everybody doing? This is Thomas with GunRightsForIllinois.com. You may have heard on May 14th, Governor Bruce Rauner vetoed House Bill 1468, which basically this bill that passed the House and the Senate and was passed off to the governor. It created a legal definition in Illinois of what an assault weapon is. To oversimplify the definition, it was basically almost all semi-automatic rifles, and then it created a 72-hour waiting period for the so-called assault weapon. Again, this bill passed several months ago in the House and the Senate and was sent to the governor's desk. On the 14th, he did what's called an amendatory veto. The amendatory veto essentially allows the governor to rewrite the bill and send it back to the House and to the Senate for concurrence. From that point, the House and the Senate can either override the governor's veto and pass the original bill as they had written it. They can approve the governor's amendatory veto, or they can simply let it die. And the amendatory veto that the governor wrote out caused a lot of controversy amongst the gun owners and the social media for the various gun owner groups. Long story short, what the governor did is he removed the really dangerous language of what an assault weapon is. In doing that, the governor said instead of a 72-hour wait for assault weapons, there would be a 72-hour wait for all firearm transfers and purchases in the state of Illinois, which is the same wait that we currently have for handguns. So that caused a lot of people to get angry with the governor. Also, there was a few other things like bump stocks, trigger cranks, and so forth that the governor included in his amendatory veto. He also included some things such as the death penalty, reinstating the death penalty, and he included some things such as judicial oversight. When the judges and the prosecutors are making plea deals with the alleged criminals, and they're not following state of Illinois sentencing guidelines, they need to include and document as part of the process why they're not going against the sentencing guidelines. And essentially what this accomplished is to kill the bill, because the original bill that passed, House Bill 1468, passed by enough of a margin, what's called a supermajority, that if the governor were to do what's called a total veto and just say, nope, I'm not going to sign this bill, it still gets sent back to the House and the Senate to override. And they had enough votes to override. So the governor needed to do something drastic to strip the votes away. So essentially what the governor did was he exposed the agenda of the anti-gun bill. The anti-gun bill was to get the definition of assault weapon on the books. And in the future, then the anti-freedom politicians can take that definition and it's easier for them to write a ban because it's already on the books. Remember, baby bites. Little bits of freedom taken away at a time add up to a lot of freedom taken away over a period of time. So by exposing that agenda, by saying, hey, I'll give this to you, but you've got to give us something in return, but it's something that they won't touch because it's a poison pill, because so many politicians don't want to deal with the death penalty issue, and so many politicians, especially in the Cook County area, are very soft on crime. Essentially what the governor has done is he has killed the bill. The likelihood that this bill, 1468, either the original or the amendment, the likelihood that this bill gets passed is very slim, incredibly slim. The largest percentage right now is that it's just dead. This bill's going to go nowhere. Of course, as we know, bills have a way of being reintroduced. These anti-freedom bills are never truly dead, not in Illinois. They'll just be reintroduced under another bill number, so we've got to stay vigilant. At the same point in time, people are still upset at the governor, and I was one of them for a short period of time. And we have to see the trees through the forest, okay? Shall not be infringed means shall not be infringed. Not one more inch, no more compromises, I absolutely agree. But again, the governor's amendatory veto wasn't a compromise so much as it was a poison pill. We should not be so angry with the governor as much as we should be angry with the anti-gun, anti-freedom politicians that pushed this on the governor, forced him to make a decision. These are the people essentially that dealt the cards. Now we have to play the cards that were dealt, and sometimes that means making tough decisions. So unfortunately, tough decisions were made. Most likely this bill is going to die. Let's see what happens. Oh, and while we're at it, I just want to remind everyone, I'm giving away a Gun Rights for Illinois hoodie and t-shirt. If we can get 900 more subscribers to the YouTube channel, I'll put the link information, because after you subscribe, you do actually have to sign up for the contest. So not everyone who's subscribing is signing up for the contest. So 900 more subscribers by January 4th. One lucky winner is going to win a hoodie and a t-shirt.